Are ghosts real?
Hello and welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne. Today I am in a beautiful cemetery. I am going to attempt to film here, however I feel like there is something going on here because I keep seeing a lot of cars like going there, down there, and then there's a car just literally coming in now as I'm doing this. Hello and welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne. I am back where I was yesterday. I tried to film here yesterday, but it was insane. There were so many people here. I couldn't even get my intro done. So I decided, to be honest, just to leave. I just decided to just quit because it was just horrendous. So I have come back and there is still cars, there is still people, but it looks way less busy. So let's get into the video. Hello and welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real. Hello to all the Jasta squad that are watching and anyone else who is also watching. What was I gonna say? I have to cut that out. If you do enjoy this one, please don't forget to smash the like button for me, and also GhostTube just said I'm annoying. Brilliant. Smash the like button for me, and also as well, don't forget to press I've just lost it now. Press the subscribe button for me, even if you do find me annoying. Or if you don't find me annoying, that's fine. I mean, wait, what? No, if you do find me annoying, you don't have to press the subscribe button for me. But if you do not find me annoying, then please press the subscribe button for me because it's free to do so, and smash the like button for me. And obviously also leave me a comment because that helps the algorithm out. If you don't know what to put, you can just put a little ghost emoji. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so I am in Chiltern Avenue Cemetery. This cemetery is extremely different to the sort of the normal cemeteries you get around here because it is all in woodland. So you can see I am surrounded by the woods, nature, and then you've got really nice little wooden plaques and things here where people are buried. So people are buried here, but you don't have your traditional headstones or memorial stones. You have these beautiful little wooden ones. So Connor Mansfield, 25th of the 11th, 99 to the 4th of the 8th, 2018, gone but never forgotten. And then you've got like these beautiful little pots here. Like, this is lovely. Simon Paul Tullett, 9th of the 12th, 71 to the 20th of the 9th, 2017, forever missed. It's beautiful. But you can see it is completely and utterly in nature. There's another few over there, and there's like, they're just dotted everywhere here. Here's another one. Ken Bacon, 21st of the 11th, 1955 to the 29th of the 8th, 2021. My darling husband, dear dad, granddad, much loved and missed. Not goodbye, just good night. Oh, that's lovely. So yeah, so it's lovely, this place. It's all supposed to be extremely natural. It's all very, there's nothing, so everything is made out of wood. You've got things like bird boxes and insect houses here, a little hotel for your insects. This one's really nice as well. And this place is massive. It's absolutely massive, and there's a beautiful butterfly flying around there. So beautiful. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm actually going to do, I am still by the road. The road is literally just there. I think you can see the cars, maybe, through the trees there. But the road is just there. My car is over there. So I want to move a little bit further in, maybe, and go a bit more further in. And I'm going to try to do an EVP session. Hopefully I'll be able to do one the further away I am from the road. So, let's get exploring, shall we? So, before I start walking, there is one thing I just want to say, and it was very interesting to me, is that when I first arrived and when I was like doing some B-roll stuff, even though I am on my own, I'm definitely on my own. You can see there is literally no one around at all. There we go. 365 degrees there. Even though I'm on my own, I did have the feeling that I was being watched and that I wasn't on my own. That feeling has actually dispersed now, it's gone, but I wanted to mention that because I think even though you guys aren't here, I still think feelings can be very important because they can maybe influence you potentially a little bit. So I think it's important that you guys know that I had a feeling when coming into here, but hopefully that won't cause any bias. I'm going to try and ignore it. The other thing I'm going to do today as well is I've brought some sellotape with me and I'm going to put ghost tube on, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the microphone and the camera with sellotape and see if that makes a difference, because sometimes I do think maybe ghost tube picks up what you're saying, and then sometimes that can maybe potentially be why it is quite on point sometimes. So I want to try that out. So I brought some sellotape with me and you'll see me do it. The only thing I just realized though is I brought clear sellotape with me, so it might still be able to see through the camera unless I can put like a leaf or something over it. We'll figure it out. Anyway, enough of me prattling. Let's go. This one here looks relatively new. I think it was just done. Oops. And also the trees here are also all numbered. So you've got, this one's W0012. So I think this, I'm in the tree. So they're obviously protecting the trees here because every single tree is numbered. So they're obviously making sure that all the trees are protected. I love this one. This is so cute with the little birds there. Jennifer Dewey, 1947 to 2024. I love the little birds. That is so cute. Emily Freeman. But yeah, this is all so lovely, and some of the wood carving here is just so beautiful. Like, look at this. All carved out of wood. Love like yours can never die. That's so lovely. And that's made out of wood. That's absolutely amazing. Evelyn Tien. Beautiful. Some of these you can't read anymore. Because they have gone a bit. And what I'm going to do, I think, is set up here actually. I keep walking into the trees. I'm just going to set up here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn GhostTube on. Oh, wrong phone. It's the other phone. I need the right phone. I'm going to turn GhostTube on first. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to put the sellotape on it just yet. I'm just going to turn it on and see if it brings out anything relevant or anything at all. Put that down there. Now, for today's trigger objects, because you know I love my trigger objects. GhostTube is now on, but for today's trigger objects,
How do you feel?
how do I feel? That's the first thing I got is how do you feel? I feel fine, thank you. How do you feel? So I've got trigger objects here. I'm gonna use the little push me ball because there's no wind today. So if that falls off anything, that would be very interesting. Where can I hang these? So, GhostTube just said to your right. Yeah, to your right. As I was setting up. But I've got a few little bits here, trigger objects here. So, let me introduce my little ghost. He looks more like a cloud, I think.
Right.
It's bright, yeah. So he looks more like a cloud, but he's a little ghost. He's supposed to be a little ghost. So we got him. Down here, we've got my push me ball. So all someone has to do, if there is a spirit here, or any spirits here, all you have to do, there is no wind today, but what you can try and do is push this little ball off this little post for me, and then I'll know that you are here, which would be amazing. So I'd absolutely love it. And you'd be the first spirit to ever do that, which would be very cool. So if you are here and you'd like to push that off for me, that would be amazing. And then over here, my last little trigger object is, of course, my bells, which are there. Now, I am still quite close to the road. Oh yes, and of course I actually have a cat ball down there as well. I'd completely forgotten to mention that. There it is. There. So GhostTube is done. The next thing I'm just going to do is do an EVP session.
It's cold.
What does it say? It's cold. Unless they are, I don't know. Maybe they don't feel heat like we do. The problem is, because we're outside, this might be very hard to do an EVP session because there's a lot of background noise here, but we'll certainly give it a go. I'm going to put this on Jennifer's grave down there. Just turn you around. Okay, that's recording. So if there's any spirits here,
Understand.
my name is Corinne. I mean you absolutely no harm. I've got a little fun little thing there for you. Or you can do that little ball there. Or you can go up and explore this ball here. And all this does is light up. I'll show you. Like that. Go. And then we've also got these bells here. So you can go up to and just touch them if you would like. There's a few things here that I've got. I'm just gonna say for the EVP session, that you can hear the road. You can also hear the birds. So if there is any spirits here that would like to come and speak to me, as I said, I mean you absolutely no harm or disrespect. All I want to do is find out if there is life after death. And that is it. So if there is, can you let me know, please? By going up to that little device there and saying yes, as loudly as you possibly can. That'd be amazing. All that thing does, by the way, is allow me to hear your voice, and that's it. So again, it won't harm you or hurt you, I promise. Alright,
Can you repeat?
it says, can you repeat? I'm just going to listen to this back.
Just turn you around. Okay, that's recording.
So if there's any spirits here,
Understand.
my name is Corinne. I mean you absolutely no harm. I've got a little fun little thing there for you. Or you can do that little ball there. Or you can go up and explore this ball here. And all this does is light up. I'll show you. Go, and then we've also got these bells here. You can go up to and just touch them if you would like. There's a few things here that I've got. I'm just going to say for the visual session that you can hear the road. You can also hear the birds. So if there is any spirits here that would like to come and speak to me, as I said, I mean you absolutely no harm or disrespect. All I want to do is find out if there is life after death. And that is it. So if there is, can you let me know, please? By going up to that little device there and saying yes, as loudly as you possibly can. That'd be amazing. All that thing does, by the way, is allow me to hear your voice, and that's it. So again, it won't harm you or hurt you, I promise.
Okay.
Oh, that's my alarm. I was trying to figure out what that noise was then. I was like, there's a noise and I can't work out what it is. It's my alarm. That was quite funny. It's because I've got work very soon, so I need to make sure I'm back in time. So my alarm is set to remind me that I've only got 10 minutes left of filming. And I forgot I'd set it. That's quite funny. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'll listen to that back. What did it say? Said it's unknown or something? What? It's unknown. Yes, it did say that. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move, I think, to another part.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear it? Hear what? GhostTube has been very talkative. But I don't know whether... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another part now for the next 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put some sellotape over it. So let's go and do that, shall we? There's a beautiful pond here. Don't know if I can get any closer because it's kind of hard to get to. Because it looks like there's like something like trenches around here. Just sort of stop you from getting too close, maybe. Another bird box. I have to say, I would not mind being buried here myself. This is so pretty. What an amazing, magical place. I feel like I've stepped into some kind of, I don't know, it's like a fairyland or something. It's literally how this feels. Some people have put bird feeders up here. Little bird feeder. Little bird house. Yeah, there's the bird feeder there. I mean, this place is massive. It just goes on and on. I have to say, I'd love to come back here at night. Unfortunately, they shut really early. So, you can't actually come back here at night. Which is... I guess it's because they've got things like water in here and stuff. They don't want people, I guess, falling in or getting hurt. Health and safety, all that jazz. Right, so I've reset up everything here in Obenes Glade. So I've got a little ghost up there. I've got my bells, and then I've got my little push me ball up on there, and then I've got my cat ball just down there. So if there's any spirits here, my name is Corinne. I mean you no harm. What I'm gonna do, I'm just basically here to come and speak to you and see whether you're here or whether you've moved on. I mean, this place is an amazing place to be buried. I am astounded at how beautiful this is. It's absolutely stunning. I have to say, I kind of want to be buried here. I'm going to do another EVP because I am further away from the road. I'm just trying to think where I want to put this. I know. I'll put it over here. So if there's any spirits here, you can come and talk to me in this little device over here. I'm just going to put it down on the little log there. That's it there with a little light on it. Or maybe you can make a noise for me. There's a lot of leaves around. Could you maybe stand on the leaves or walk on the leaves, and then I'll be able to hear that?
How are you?
Said, how are you? I'm very well, thank you for asking. How are you doing? Are you well? Are you enjoying this beautiful day that we're having? I'm actually just going to point out that there is a bee right next to the right next to the recorder there. It just flown over it and flown over me now. That is going to appear on the recorder. If there is any spirits here, can you tell me how many of you are here, please? Can you tell me into that device over there? Damaged. Okay. What I'm going to do is, just so you can see, this time, bought my scissors, bought my sellotape. It's time to sellotape ghost tube. That sounds really weird, but that's not what I mean. Right, I'm just going to put this down so you can see me actually do it. So hang on. Right, so I thought I would put this into 2 parts again, mainly because I wanted the before and after. So after I've sellotaped ghost tube, and before I sellotaped ghost tube. It sounds really weird when I'm saying it like this, but I wanted to see if there was any difference, and I think that if I split it into 2 parts, you'll hopefully be able to then compare the 2, which is why I thought I would split this now and do it into 2. But anyway, I mean, the feeling that I got from here, which was very interesting, as I said, from get-go, I felt like I was being watched, but I also felt like a really friendly vibe from here, which was nice, actually. It felt very friendly. It felt like a really lovely atmosphere. But then, yet again, I did get that from the hall, and it turns out that they just wanted me to get out, so... Whether or not I'll get that this time, I don't know. But it did seem like a very nice place to be. Very lovely atmosphere. So, thank you very much for tuning into part 1, and I hope that you did enjoy part 1, and part 2 will be coming next week, where I have sellotaped ghost tube. So let's see together if there is any difference after I've sellotaped it, and let's see if any of the voices, because it seemed to be very vocal this time, so let's see if it's not vocal next time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and tuning in to Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne, and I wish you all a very, very wonderful weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.